Hi, just doing a last minute video before I go to sleep. I was about to go to sleep, but then I thought, I just wanted to force myself to do one just so I can get into the habit of doing it. Um, oh, and also to give an update on my ADHD medication situation. Um, so I messed up and now I have to wait. Um, Yesterday when I filled the prescription, I didn't I didn't think to look because it's never been a problem, but they gave me a generic version, and then I was gonna take it this morning for the first time in like 8 years. I was gonna take it this morning, and I saw that it was a generic version, and I just looked it up, and like every single review was negative. And not only was it just negative, like not only was it just like, oh, generics are bad, it was like some generics are good, some generics are bad, and this one is the worst. So I just didn't want to take it. I ended up not taking it, and I called my doctor so I just called the people that I needed to be able to get another prescription, but unfortunately, because I already filled this one, because ADHD medication is so, because stimulant ADHD medication is so tightly controlled, because they already gave me a prescription, then I have to wait until the 30 days are up to get another one. So yeah, but I am actually meeting with my doctor tomorrow, and maybe something can be done. So we'll see. Um, and I actually do still have 8-year old, just like a couple, just like two 8-year old pills of my old medication, of my old prescription, which is what I'm trying to get again now. Um, so yeah. Okay, yeah. So by the way, I have to I'm struggling with making these more upbeat and interesting because when I do my own journal, or I don't I actually haven't done them since I started doing YouTube, because this is kind of how I do my journals now. But before I started doing the videos for YouTube, I I so before that, when I would do my journals, I just was okay with there being downtime and stuff. So I would just like space out, and I wouldn't care because the point of the journal was for me to think and process and reflect and stuff like that. Whereas the point here is for me to give anyone who's watching a just insight into me, and maybe entertain, maybe inform, blah blah blah. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing with ADHD medication. I'm gonna keep trying to get the specific one that I was on before, um, and yeah, I want to try it and see how that goes. It's not like other medications, other medications like antidepressants or something, where it takes a long time until it starts working, and yeah, so if I want to, I can experiment with it for a few days and if I like it, see if I can manage it, and if I don't like it, then I can just stop it. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try that. What else can I give an update on? I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I think I have, but I do see a psychologist once a week, and or not a psych. I don't think he's a PhD psychologist. No, he's not. He's just someone that I talk with. Like, you would call it a therapist, but I just think that word sounds. I just think that's a bad word for for what therapists do. Therapist to me sounds like physical therapist, like he's you know doing something to make me feel better. Which he is, but like we're just talking, and so it just doesn't. Just going in for therapy just sounds I mean, it is helpful, but what you do when you meet with your therapist, it's work. You know, like of course it's work to think about and make progress on the parts of your life that you want to improve and stuff like that. I mean, it's not always hard, but it just sounds weird to say therapy. Like I think of aromatherapy or something where it's just pure pleasure. So whatever. Um, so what was I gonna say about that? That I met with him today. That today was a weekly appointment, and it was fine. Although, like he says some true things about maybe blind spots that I might have, but at the same time, he's just not as helpful as a therapist could be. So I'm still thinking about if I want to find another one. And not to go into it very much, but what I mean by that is, specifically what I'm thinking or what I noticed with him is that he's only a few years older than I am, so yeah. But so what I'm noticing is just he's just kind of quick to get defensive, mostly when I, like if I don't just take his word as a therapist for whatever his opinion is on me or what I'm doing or whatever. If I challenge him on something, then he takes it, he gets really defensive. Which just isn't helpful in any way. It just makes me feel like, he I feel like the therapist should be like 99% of their concern is your best interest, and when he gets defensive and stuff like that, then it just feels like that's not the case with him. So yeah, so anyway, so that's that. Any other things? Oh, today, so I work at a restaurant right now. I think I already mentioned that, but someone asked me to cover their shift tonight, and I did that. So I did that. It was really not busy, and this is not interesting. This is like how my journal entries looked like before doing them for viewing, for people that might watch them. I just kind of talked my feelings out, and when I was giving context like this, like things that happened, I would just drone on and not make it interesting, obviously, because I'm not trying to entertain myself or anything. All right. Okay, let me just take a second to think if there's anything else to talk about, and then I'll try to wrap this up. Go ahead and fast forward if... well, fuck it. That's the first time I swore. The biggest thing is I wanna try ADHD medication, and I might try the old pills that I have. I might try one tomorrow and see how that goes. So yeah. Anything else? No, that's it. Sorry this video sucked. I just kind of wanted to force myself to make it, to get into the habit, like I said. Of course, my videos that are not just journal entries, that are my videos that are like about a specific topic that like I you know, that I think of before. I mean, I don't prepare anything beforehand, but I think of like, oh, okay, I want to talk about this or whatever. Those are much more engaging because we're like talking about something and I'm excited about it, and there's much to talk about. It's like I know how to talk about the subject or whatever. I mean, not that I know about it always, but I know what I feel about it and stuff like that. But with journals, it's like I don't really know what to include, and I don't care that much because like okay, because with an interest with a specific topic, with a video that covers a specific topic, it's I just have a feeling, I just have a sense that there's a clear objective of what I'm trying to get across, like whether I'm trying to explain something or whatever. But with the journal entry, it's like purely just my own, like the priority is like the main benefactor is like me. But I shouldn't think of it that much either. I should actually start doing journal entries for myself again that aren't public, and then also do these just to, so I can have the journal entries that are more, with a lot of dead air and just not real under a lot of pressure to be engaging and stuff. And then I should also do journal entries for YouTube that are quicker and more to the point and just kind of more engaging, and just so this is what I'm doing, this is what I think of this, and this was cool and this sucked, and just kind of wrap it up more quickly. I mean, but at the same time, one of the goals of one of the points of this whole of me doing these videos is to just show how I think about things, just show who I am. And you do get a lot of that through, for example, this video. Even though it wasn't very engaging, of course you just got a good sense of how I am just by talking. So anyway, yeah, that's it. Dang, this was long, and it was not a very engaging video. All right, goodbye. See you in the next video. I will start to make the journal entries shorter, and unless there's something really important and I know what I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to start doing more of the subject, like a focus, just a topic video. I'm going to start doing more of the topic videos. All right. See you in the next video. Bye.